So the Buffett rebuff and coronavirus have really wreaked havoc on airline stocks. I mean, look at them today. Everybody's down anywhere from 3 to 4%. These are the U.S. carriers as travel restrictions and social distancing. They all take their toll right now on the major carriers. But those losses at the big names could be real gains for one private aviation company. Arizona-based SetJet has found a way to stay in the air and stay healthy. This is the first private flight company, they say, to test all crew and passengers for COVID-19 antibodies before taking any flights, and at the monthly fee that might very well be cheaper than your monthly cable bill. SetJet co-founder and CEO Tom Smith, who is also a pilot, joins us in a Fox Business exclusive. Look at you. You're right there on a plane in Arizona. By the way, so is the president. He's heading right now to, we want to mention to our viewers, we just got the shot popped up, the Honeywell plant where they're making the N95 masks right there in Arizona. It'll be the president's first trip, and you can see some activity right now. Tom, to your company, is the flying private industry at a complete standstill now? What are you seeing among customers and bookings?
Yeah, it's a great question. We're seeing a lot of our customers starting to book more again. You know, obviously the month of April with the stay at home. The nice thing is our members set our pace. So for our company, we're doing very well, and we've dispatched 100% of our flights. So we're flying as needed for the members, and we're getting a lot of activity now with members that want to start traveling again, that are starting to book. As you mentioned, we are offering the antibody test, so we're testing our crew, our members, as well as the community. We've partnered with the Core Institute here locally to provide not only our members, but our community testing, and then giving them the opportunity to travel if they have to. And you can see from the interior here, it's a luxury experience, and it's almost social distancing because the seats are so far apart, you don't have to sit right next to someone.
You just mentioned the testing. This is amazing to me. You're doing finger prick testing of passengers and the crew members. You know, there are hospitals in New York who are struggling to get enough testing for the tertiary workers there. It's just, how are you doing this?
As I mentioned, we partnered with the Core Institute, and we had some forward-thinking executives that looked a few months ago to try and how we could get testing in here. So for our members, we're doing a very small number of testing. Obviously, it's a small company, but the Core Institute is working here locally to provide non-members the ability to get testing. They can go to antibodyresults.com and get the testing here. And so by that partnership, we've enabled our own membership and our passengers to be able to get tested, in addition to all the cleaning steps that we now take to ensure that the environment is disinfected, and then we make sure passengers are being tested before they fly with us.
All right, I was on your website, and I was really stunned by the prices. There's a one-time security fee of about $100, and then depending on where you go, it's about $100 per month, this pricing. How are you able to sustain it, and where does that get me?
Right. So it's a $100 security fee. That's a one-time check, and then it's $100 a month to be a member. And then when you book a flight, it's about $450 each way. So we do have you pay for the flights that you use, but through being a member, you're only charged the flight fee when you actually fly. And we go from Scottsdale to either Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Orange County, San Diego, Van Nuys, Burbank. So it's kind of the Southwest region right now. And then we do have plans that once this is going, we would expand to other markets, including look at the LA to New York market.
What would it cost me to go, let's just say LA, San Francisco, one way?
It'd be the same. It'd be LA to San Francisco would be roughly $450 each way. So it's roughly the same price as first class, that you have to be a member. You can join for just 1 month. You can have a family member come in and join for a month, and then you pay $450 each way, and you get the experience of flying private, but you're not in a commercial aircraft, and you're not paying those thousands of dollars that you would normally pay for that same flight flying by yourself or in a small private aircraft.
You know, we could compare to what other companies are doing. There's NetJets. I know of Wheels Up. These are spanning the different price ranges here. These are Embraer jets, correct? These are private, classic. We're looking at pictures of them. Do they all look like this? These are gorgeous.
Yeah, they're basically like, for people that are familiar from the aviation industry, it's a Bombardier 850, or what is on the commercial side a CRJ that they use on a lot of the short hop routes, that normally instead of 60 people in here, it's a $5+ million interior and roughly 16 people inside the aircraft. So The social distancing is already set just by the spacing, and it's a much more luxurious experience, as you can see behind me. But it's the same jets that the airlines use in a large configuration that we use for private flight, and are able to do this through our membership at a reasonable price.
We like entrepreneurs like you. You were co-founder of Taser. It's so good to see you, Tom, and we wish you the best of luck at a time like this, where you are offering a very high-end product for certainly less than what most people have seen in the past. So good luck to you. Thank you so much. The company is called SetJet.